Hello there, Libra. It's so good to see you again. I hope you're having a great day. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're kind of doing a little bit of a different reading. We're going to take a look at one connection that you have in mind. We're going to take a look at this connection from the viewpoint of the person that you're dealing with. So this could be somebody that you are separated from, in conflict with, or perhaps with at this time. But we're going to take a look at your motivations and the lessons, the spiritual lessons that you are learning in this connection. But then we're going to take a deeper dive into what is going on with them. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses in this connection? What lessons are they learning? And what they might do next so that you can have some inkling about what's going on, and then we'll get advice from Spirit about how you can proceed in this connection if you choose to. All right, and if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Libra. Polar Bear, Mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Really interesting. I feel one of the things that I've noticed with these readings is that some of the signs really have had very spiritual connections, connections, like soul contract connections. And so it is really this sense that I feel like you've had some challenges with a certain connection, maybe more than one connection, and it's about opening yourself up to your psychic abilities, your intuition about how to navigate, perhaps, in a sense that you can heal with the shaman. Having abilities as a shaman. Okay, so let's take a look first at your energies. We're going to take a look at your motivation in this connection, the lessons that you're working on, and perhaps even subconsciously, even if not consciously, what it is that you'd like to see in this connection. So your motivation, great achievement. I feel like you do want to make this connection work. There's a sense of either wanting to make this connection work, or at least to close it out in a positive manner. There's a sense, Libra, you love balance. There's a sense of bringing this connection into balance, however that might mean for you. That'll be different for for everybody. Some people may want to reconnect, take this relationship to a deeper level. And some people may just want to close it out, but close it out in a very, a loving way. So let's see what your lesson is. Ascended Masters. I feel like it's a very spiritual connection where you are actually opening up to your Ascended Masters, to your spirit guides, to your angels, in how to navigate either this relationship or relationships in general. So what's your ideal outcome? Oh my gosh. Happy success. It is so interesting because Libra, I wonder how many of you are dealing with a Gemini. Because when I did the Gemini reading, okay, they had this type of energy for the person that they were dealing with. And now here it is in yours. I'd love to know. Yeah, healing light. I feel as if this is like a soul contract. A twin flame. Somebody that you may be in conflict with, even separated from. Yeah, the Hermit card. I feel like you may be separated, or at least not with this person right now, but the reason is so that you can gain this inner wisdom, to have this time, to go within, to understand that you do have these psychic abilities, to renew your strength. Star card, Four of Swords, lots of healing going on, Ten of Cups. You know that there's a lot of love in this connection. What is difficult at this time, I feel like you are probably separated from this person. But it's in order to go within and to do some healing, and then to be able to spread that healing to others. It's a true deep healing. And I feel like you really and truly want to have that success in that healing, in this connection. Whether you reunite with this person or not, it does not matter. You understand that your souls are connected, and you want that connection of your souls to be in a loving environment, to have a sense of love in that connection, instead of maybe whatever you feel right now. Like when you think of that person and you go to your heart space, you may feel this sense of true love for that person. And then other times you may feel like angry or regretful or, whatever. It's kind of like, the feelings that you have for this person. What you're hoping to do is to get into that true, pure love energy connection with this person, even if they're not in your life with you in the 3D. Wow. I mean, that's true healing, isn't it? Yeah, these are really spiritual readings. So let's go into their energy. So Libra, we're going to first take a look at their motivation in this. A creative endeavor. This is getting back in touch with who they are. We're all here to create their true purpose. Coming into contact with what it is that they're supposed to be co-creating. This is, once again, very spiritual. I feel like they are coming into their purpose. Yeah. Fragmented energy. They may feel as if, they're having to put the pieces of their life back together. It's maybe, when the two of you separated, they may have felt like their whole life kind of fell apart. And now they're trying to find those pieces of themselves. They may have been a person that gave a lot in their life to others. They may have given themselves away. They may have even given in your connection, maybe not. But a sense of they gave a lot away, but now their energy is so fragmented. So they're trying to gather back, right, their energy. So let's see what their strength is, okay? Their light. When we talk about light and shadow aspects, let's see what their light is in this connection. Travel. I think it is. I think their light is to travel their path. Their light here is opening up the suitcase. It's so funny because Gemini had this in theirs too. It's an air sign thing. Letting go. Letting go of the baggage. Their light is that they are helping. They are helping because this is their light aspect. They could be helping you to open up and to let go of perhaps some internal baggage, if you will, from, like past lives or even from your childhood. There's something, I feel like they have baggage from their childhood too. I think that they're opening theirs. And then it's almost, I feel like they're on this journey to open up their baggage, but in there they're going to find their light, their purpose. of what they are to be creating. Really interesting. And then you have the shaman energy. Yeah. They're learning how to let go. I feel as if it's almost like they were holding on to this baggage for some reason. Whatever the baggage might hold, there was something that they were truly holding on to. It could have been something, a dream that they had, an expectation for their life. It could have been something like that. Like they were really holding on to it almost for dear life, right? I'm getting the sense that, there could have been even somebody trying to take the baggage away from them, the suitcase. And what they're having to do is to let go of this expectation. It's part of their light, though. So I feel as, because this is their light, they're letting go of their baggage. They're opening that up. They're allowing the light to shine on their baggage. They're allowing their light to shine on the baggage others hold too. It's really interesting. It's part of, I feel like, their soul's purpose is to help people to open up their baggage. So what is their shadow side? The loving man. I feel as if their shadow side, oh my gosh, on the bottom, discovery. This is their shadow side. I feel as if the message I'm getting is that their shadow side is that they feel as if love exists outside of them. That they're not sure that love exists inside of them. I'm also taking this as the divine masculine and feminine, bringing the divine masculine and feminine that we all have within us into balance, discovering the light that they have when they can bring their own divine masculine and feminine together. Libra, I also feel like this is a twin flame connection. Right? It could have been a very codependent relationship because there was this sense of, I feel like they had to learn how to be on their own because they always felt like they needed somebody else to complete them. And so now they're discovering, no, I am okay by myself, right? This is what they're having to kind of learn. This was their shadow side, that they couldn't do it by themselves. And now what they're doing is they're coming into a balance. What they're working on is coming into a balance of realizing that they can do it on their own, which allows them to love without baggage. Really interesting. Really interesting. And on the bottom, we have peace. They're finding peace by learning how to love themselves. So, and I feel like your connection, you carry the shaman within. I feel like your connection is helping them to heal that, to bring their fragmented energies together so that their divine masculine and feminine are back together again and in balance. And at the same time, to bring the divine masculine and feminine in your connection back together into balance. Whether you want to be with this person or not, it's finding that balance. Yeah. Kindred partnership on the bottom. Yeah. Lots of, I feel as if, there's a lot of connection here. It's so much more than just, a romantic connection or something. There is that kindred spirit. You are a part of each other. So let's take a look at the lesson that they're learning here. Hidden motivations. Yeah, back with this. It has, this card always to me represents the children. Looking at the hidden motivation that comes from childhood. Trying to find, the love the love that they were seeking as a child. They were trying to find it in this connection. What they're having to do is find it in themselves. So you see, they didn't get the nurturing that they needed as a child, and now you see she is like hugging herself almost. It's coming in. The lesson that they're learning is learning how to love themselves, to recognize that they can take care of themselves. Yeah, true love on the bottom. This is, about self-love. Once you love yourself, then you can reach out and love others. It's not about you finding love in somebody else. Somebody else can't love you until you love yourself. Really interesting. And I feel like that is part of, your connection here. You're helping them to heal this. So let's see what they may do next. What's their next step? Family, friends, and guides. I feel like they really are. They're bringing, they're almost have a new sense of love for themselves and for their connections. And so they're opening that up. Increase. Yeah. I feel like they're on this journey of discovery. Oh my goodness. Yeah. They're no longer status quo. They're moving on from that. They understand that there is so much more out there when they step into their higher self, when they love themselves. Look at, the heart chakra here, opening themselves up to the love that they know they deserve because they are such a loving person. Now, I know, Libra, some of you are going to say, yeah, but you don't know what they did to me. But here's the thing. That all was because they had this fragmented energy. Their divine masculine and feminine were separated within themselves. So they were like missing part of themselves. What they had to do, was to basically pack their bags, right? And go find themselves. And, they're doing that through their creative endeavors. Whatever it is that they're trying to create. It could be art, it could be music, it could be writing, it could be a lot of different things. This sense of, who am I? Who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? Really interesting energy here. This is a lovely, they want me to do this. We're mending on the bottom. Advice to you, Libra. Advice to you. This is from Spirit. What is the advice for Libra? And then we'll go to your soul truth card. Come to the edge. Mending. Peace. Oh my gosh. Flexible. Yeah, I feel like this, it may be, you may feel like it's a risk to go back together with this person, but there is a sense of mending. You hold a special healing power for this person. They may even be resisting it. But when this connection comes back together, there is a lot of peace. And once again, it's not the connection. When I say the connection comes back together, I mean your energies come back together into a loving place. Does not mean you have to physically be with this person if you choose not to be, right? You may have moved on or whatever. But there's this sense of loving, the two of you having this loving energy between you, of understanding that all of this happened because there was, a spiritual awakening, lessons to be learned, soul contracts to fulfill. Yeah. And I feel like you are the one that is helping them to open up to that. Wow, Libra. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Know this, you are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. You know, I really feel like for some of you, you may be frustrated with this person. Come on now. Start learn how to love yourself, right? You could be in this energy of, I feel like you have this very loving energy about yourself. And part of your frustration is, why can't they get their act together so that we can heal the energy between the two of us? But you have to be patient with this person, because at the same time, they have to surrender. This, unpacking the baggage is not easy. It's not easy. Oh, look at this. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I love this energy. I really do feel like for a lot of you, there is a reconnection with this person. We have the 10 of Cups here after a difficult ending. This is, we have the Devil here. I'm going to say, I feel as if, there was some codependency in this situation. This person could have relied on you a lot in order to feel like they were loved. They may have wanted a lot of your attention or done things in order to gain your attention, because they were wanting attention that they never got when they were young. They could have been, emotionally neglected in a way, right? So there was this need for attention because they weren't ever sure if you truly loved them. And the truth of the matter is, it was just because they weren't sure if they truly loved themselves. They didn't. They couldn't even see it. They had to go discover their own love for themselves. So there was a broken heart. You may have walked away from this connection. They may have walked away from this connection, right? It doesn't really matter. That was just part of the soul contract. No matter what this painful ending was, this disappointment, there was this disappointment because this connection had to separate in order to go on to your own paths, do your healing, which I feel like you have done because you have the Shaman card here, right? So that you could come back together in this sense of love. Once again, whether you are reunited 3D or not, it's this sense of love, so that when you think of this person, there's this energy of, yeah, I really love that person. There's a sense of love and not of longing or regrets or anything else. Really interesting energy. All right, Libra. I do personal readings, so if this resonated and you'd like to take a deeper dive into your own connection, the link is in the description box below. I'd be honored to talk to you about that. And I do truly appreciate all of your support of my channel. Much love and light to you. Be very gentle with yourself as you're going through this. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.